Sazanami, Ripples, was the 19th of 24s, built for the Imperial Japanese Navy following World War I. When introduced into service, these ships were the most powerful destroyers in the world. They served as first-line destroyers through the 1930s, and remained formidable weapons systems well into the Pacific War. History. Construction of the advanced Fubuki-class destroyers was authorized as part of the Imperial Japanese Navy's expansion program from fiscal 1923, intended to give Japan a qualitative edge with the world's most modern ships. The Fubuki class had performance that was a quantum leap over previous destroyer designs, so much so that they were designated special type destroyers. Tokugata, the large size, powerful engines, high speed, large radius of action and unprecedented armament gave these destroyers the firepower similar to many light cruisers in other navies. Sazanami, built at the Meijō, was the seventh in an improved series, which incorporated a modified gun turret which could elevate her main battery of Type 3127 mm 50 caliber naval guns to 75 degrees as opposed to the original 40 degrees, thus permitting the guns to be used as dual-purpose guns against aircraft. Sazanami laid down on the 21st of February 1930, launched on the 6th of June 1931 and commissioned on the 19th of May 1932. Originally assigned hull designation, Destroyer No. 45, she was given the name Sazanami before her launch. Operational history. On completion, Sazanami was assigned to the IJN Second Fleet. During the Second Sino-Japanese War, from 1937, Sazanami covered landing of Japanese forces in Shanghai and Hangzhou. From 1940, she was assigned to patrol and cover landings of Japanese forces in South China, and participated in the invasion of French Indochina. World War II history. At the time of the attack on Pearl Harbor, Sazanami was assigned to Destroyer Division 7 of the IJN 1st Air Fleet, and had deployed from Tateyama Naval Air Station as part of the force which bombarded Midway Atoll in the opening stages of the war. Sazanami was subsequently part of the escort for the aircraft carriers and during airstrikes against Ambon. She was subsequently part of the escort for the cruisers and during the Japanese invasion of the eastern Netherlands East Indies. On the 2nd of March, at the Battle of the Java Sea, Sazanami assisted in attacking the submarine. She returned to Yokosuka Naval Arsenal for repairs at the end of March. At the end of April, Sazanami escorted the aircraft carrier to Truk, and subsequently joined Admiral Takeo Takaji's force at the Battle of the Coral Sea. At the end of the battle, she rescued 225 survivors, and returned to Yokosuka via Saipan, and was subsequently based at Aminato Guard District for patrols of northern waters until mid-July. On the 14th of July, Sazanami was reassigned to the Combined Fleet, and escorted the battleship and aircraft carrier at the Battle of the Eastern Solomons on the 24th of August. Throughout the month of September, Sazanami was assigned to numerous Tokyo Express transport missions to various locations in the Solomon Islands. In early October, Sazanami escorted the damaged Toyota Kerr Naval Arsenal for repairs, and went into dry dock at Yokosuka Naval Arsenal herself. She returned to active duty as escort for Tayo on the 1st of November, and continued to escort Tayo and from October to February 1943. Through the rest of 1943, Sazanami continued to serve as an escort for Unya and Tayo between Yokosuka and Truk and Kavieng through August. Sazanami was flagship for Rear Admiral Matsuji Iwin during the Battle off Horoniu, where she covered landings of troops on Vela La Vela. After helping evacuate surviving Japanese forces from Rakata at the end of the month, Sazanami resumed her former role as escort to various aircraft carriers through the end of the year. On the 1st of January 1944, Sazanami was reassigned to the IJN 5th Fleet. On the 12th of January, Sazanami departed Rabaul to join a tanker convoy en route from Palau to Truk. She was torpedoed by the submarine, sinking 300 nmikm southeast of Yap at position. Of her crew, 153 died, 89 survivors were rescued by her sister ship. On the 10th of March 1944, Sazanami was removed from the Navy list.